Hey people. So as you can see, the shade is finally up off the ground. There it is. But what I'm going to show you inside is going to be like day one because we basically are starting all over again because we had to move some things out of the way in order to route for this generator and route for the new air conditioners. So we had to do some significant things. So anyway, my small garden is gardening over there. Let's have a look at that before anything else. So how y'all doing today? Um, so this is a bougainvillea I don't think any of you have ever seen before. This is a confetti bougainvillea. So it has different colors, like three different colors. Oh, how come you end up growing under there? Who put you under? Oh wow. I may have stuck it under there just to get it to stay put, and now all it's blooming under there. That's not what I wanted. And let's see. Over here, you wouldn't believe where this came from. So someone gave me like a piece of this for New Year's, just this like little piece, and we have this full mop head because I kind of pruned it and cut it a little bit to give me as many pothos as possible. So I have been gardening for like the last 6 months. So this is my what is this one? String of turtles. So this also was a gift. Like somebody gave me a few pieces. So this is since June, and you wouldn't believe. Sorry, since December, and we're now in April. So you wouldn't believe the things I could do with a small cutting. These confetti bougainvillea, they're they were pieces of sticks that I got from Zanzibar in December. So here goes our shade. Um, the frame is up. An electrician is over there working on the wiring the um, for the generator, and I have some more plants under there. So anyway, this is like I'm trying to do like this push, this like really last hurrah push to just get everything through the door, everything finished. So I may have messed up with the shade because I have a tent for this whole area for people who are going to be back here dining. And I don't know if I measured. I think I did, but I measured like three different times because like all the different people who came here and measured all had like so many different prices. And I don't remember if this last person, if I measured to accommodate the tent. And I'm like, okay, well, what are you gonna do? So um this is where we're gonna be jerking the chicken. So this is where the monster jerk pan is gonna be, and it's a pretty big area. So I'll be able to do like an outdoor kitchen. I had an outdoor sink installed over there. That's what that is. A nice big old outdoor sink. Um, and so what are we doing? So we have some really big AC units, but the because this restaurant is sandwiched between two separate stores. So let me show you. So that's the back of a store. That's the back of another store. And that is the landlord's property. So we don't have a 360 all the way around ability to like put stuff where it needs to go. So it costs more money. It's taking up so much more time. So initially we put the AC where the previous AC was routed for. So this is, now I'm stepping into the landlord's property, right? So this is where the ACs were. So I am now in the position. So these are the where it was routed for, okay? The only problem is the last business that was here was not a restaurant. In a restaurant, people are sitting, they're relaxing, they're dining, they want to have a good, enjoyable experience. Now, these ACs were too far from the main dining area, but because we did not have a the outlets to put the ACs, I just put them where it was already wired to do, which did not work, needless to say. So you see, it looks all kind of crazy. So this is, we just put this in. This is a screen door because I'm not cooking with no wally fly. And as you can see, it's like an Egyptian plague over here right now. Um, so this is where the ACs were originally installed. Right? So too far away from the main dining area. So don't y'all freak out, but this is what our space looks like now. We had to pretty much move everything out of the way and take everything down so that we could drill and put the ACs in this main area, because they were telling me all kind of foolishness. I sent one AC technician here who said, "Oh, you need to put two cassette ACs, and then installation for those two ACs together was like 12 million T shilling." And you know, the I'm like, why is no one saying the obvious? So why can't we just put ACs in this dining area? Of course, no one is saying the obvious, even though they charge a site visit to come, and I'm depending on their intelligent input. So what I did was I sat in the space for a few hours, and until I realized that the right thing to do would be to move the larger, expensive units to here, where it will be cooler and have more of an impact because we have a pocket. That is what that is. So I created a corner. So this will catch the AC, and then we have these fans that will circulate the air. Then all I have to do is put two smaller units back there, which is in the small corridor. And then I have the fans that rotate with those two smaller units. So it's to me, it's like, you know, my brain has to do all of the heavy lifting, which is not necessarily what I want to do all the time. But this should save me a pretty penny, hopefully, if they install it right and do it correctly, because they were giving me all different kinds of like ideas and episodes, and not one of them came up with this solution, which is move it from where it was and relocate the back to either the roof or to outside. Now, that's it. Horrible. So, with that being said, afterwards, we thought we could put it on the roof because we have enough space for the roof. So, as you can see, it has returned to in the beginning, right? But while that's a one, I have some other things I want to show you. So I have some things in the fridge. I have no choice but to keep doing the kitchen work, because anyhow me follow them work manner. By the time you open, I'm not gonna have anything. So I start with the fridge. Start stocking some things in the fridge. We have what? Three freezers, three refrigerators, and I need to buy another deep freezer, I think. Um, but in the meantime, I'm just gonna pace myself because there's so much more that's needed. So, um, yeah, and then let me show you something else. This is why I did not want any workmen in the space before I actually did anything. So when I remember the Pretty Mermaid, them see it here, broke off. How? No one knows. None of them no know. They were the whole of them were there. Nobody no know how it broke off. Then they tried to weld it back together, and it wouldn't work because they thought it was copper when it's actually what is it? It's actually a different alloy. So, this is why I'm saying that the things that can do without being around workmen, they're just terrible. I really can't even stress this enough. Like if I was here earlier today, I would not have these, even the cabinets out because none of these things, because it's like they don't care. They just do dash and do. So anyway, nobody knows. It's a grand mystery as to what happened to the mermaid. So but anyway, back to the AC saga. So now we're at the front of the store. And like I said, we're sandwiched between two shops. Shop there, right? And so we have to move the air conditioners from the back to the front. Problem is, this is also a dining area. So this area, we have 6 feet in front of the store that we can put dining. Don't move it, Kaka. Don't move that. Don't move. Where you move it, go? Oh, ask him. He doesn't need to move the plastic. What he's okay. Just I'm come go on my yard because and it only follow them ratted people here. Them give me an heart attack. So it can't go on the roof, which is what I thought I could do. Huh. And I see the man I move. Alright. Well, all the same, I not say nothing because anything with them broke, it just come out to them money. What will come go on in the yard? So, um, the sign is up and in place. I'm going to. I don't know if they're gonna finish today. So this is the indoor sign. I'm kind of thinking I should have kept it blue because I had it blue and then I changed it to white because I wanted it to pop against the green. But at the same time, I had so much like green all around it. So see it there, the mermaid, the Jamaican flag. Health is wealth. Wani Mama Masaki, which is also our Instagram handle. So into the office. Into the office, please. Academia people here. Thank you. Oh, anyway. Just when I thought I was ahead. So let's see. So these ACs, I think, is the best move is to put them back into the front and deal with it. There's a lot of logistics involved with it, so naturally it's more expensive. And that's what I mean when I say creep. Like things just continue um, to mount up and pile up, right? And it's difficult. It is difficult. There's nothing, no easy parts of this. No part of this not easy. Um. Anyway, let me come get my girl on home. Uh, Jojo is with me. They had a holiday again today. But I think this is the best plan, right? So it couldn't go on the left because the solutions they were giving me was to put it over there on the left, right? And there is no way to run the cable that far, and so it would have been too expensive to move. So I told Jackie, just leave it. I'll figure it out. Um, so yeah, we're so ready to roll. Thank you. See, yeah. So we're so ready. We're so ready to roll. We have a lot of people who have a lot of interest about what's going on. But the tables have been addressed. I mean, they're still kind of shaky as you'd expect them to be, but they're not like grossly wobbly. So the tables are finished. The screen door is finished. The what else? I'm moving the air conditioners. The shade in the back is finished. I cannot put out the awning in front of the store until all of these people are finished. Like everybody who needs to be there, I need them gone, right? And I'm not putting out the dividing planters, the planters that divide the stores. I'm not putting that out until all of them gone because I am sure somebody tried climbing on top of this cabinet the same way how they climbed on top of the awning and broke it. This I'm sure somebody tried climbing on top of it and break it off because it not do nobody nothing. There's no reason whatsoever for it to be broken like this. None. And nobody don't want to say anything because they know it's going to cost. No one is saying anything because they know I'm going to deduct it. So what I feel like I want to do is take me out of everybody money. This is ridiculous, you know. That's all me feel like more for do it because me can't understand how you have a ladder, you have things, you're here doing your business, and the cabinet just jump off and broke off itself. Anyway, so one of these things with these guys, they come late and then they want to leave early. They want to tell you, oh, it's late now, I want to go, but you come out of work 11, 12, 1, 2 o'clock, and then now it's another day and another amount of money on another day. And them the thing that we can't deal with. So I don't particularly care how long it takes, but I need my work to be finished on the same day. If that same day is a 24-hour day, is a 24-hour day. You know why? Because when you're supposed to come and prioritize this work, you did not come on time. Like, yeah, me kind of can't bother with them anymore. So, but the only thing that bothers me about them being late is that somebody needs to be here. As you can see, if nobody in the day, they mash up the things then, which means Jackson's going to be here late, which is not good. He comes very early. He should be entitled to leave at the time that's appropriate to him. So we need to take charge of these workmen. Excuse me. Anyway, we're at the end, not at the beginning. And the green wall of one. See that? Fantastic. Yeah. So, um, what next? I have most of the things that I need, but I still need to go out and get some other things as well. But it's right now I should be focusing on the menu, the menu, the menu, the menu, the menu, the menu, the menu. That's the most important thing, you know? So let me get on out of here. And I think I'm going to be running another late night as I try to get everything together. It's a very difficult time for me as far as time and commitment. And so I apologize to anybody who has any expectations of me at this moment because I cannot perform two things well. I can deliver a quality store that can be duplicated and replicated for people who are looking to invest in this type of business. right? But I cannot do that and also do other things well. So let me focus on this, and let me get the ducks in a row. Okay. And once we have everything that we I can say straightforward, opening day is this day. This is what we're doing. This is how everything is going to work. As far as scheduling and so forth, then I can host meetings and tell people and give more ideas. And other people are saying they would like a restaurant like this elsewhere. Well, yes, let's create this, so that we have something of quality to replicate. Right? I didn't say duplicate. I said replicate. So when we have everything together as it needs to be, the position of the supplier, the exporter of quality Seamoss from Tanzania, and it's beyond a way of getting your things in stores. This is an outlet for consumption, and if you follow the history of the coffee companies, they didn't just pop up out of the blue. They're coffee traders from a long, long, long time, for generations, and then they decided to have their own outlets and start their own franchises and start their own chains. We're in the exact same position. So let me do what we need to do and come on. Okay, all. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Okay, to see more, follow us on Instagram at Wani Mama Masake. Wani Wani Ma, Mama Masake. Wani Mama Masake. That's it. Okay. All right. So there you go. For those of you who would like to follow us, our open date, um, all that we're doing, go ahead and follow us on Instagram. If you have any suggestions for me, or if you have any ideas, if you want to collaborate, if you want to partner with this business, please go ahead and email me, exodusafrica1@gmail.com. I have also been getting requests for interviews. What I would like to do is coincide those interviews with our grand opening dates. So Exodus Africa 1@gmail.com. At gmail dot. Okay. And that I'm being it's not that I'm being elusive, which is my nature. It's that I have a lot of work to do. There's a lot of people who this project is bringing along, all right? Not just the investors, but also the farmers, the suppliers, not just the farmers and the suppliers, but also the people who transport the mwani, not just the transporters, but the people who are employed in this company, the people who work for us day in and day out to make sure that they're delivering as they should. Okay, so I'm gonna get out of here so these men can finish on up. Hopefully they can finish in time and Jackson can go home. So we're trying to put the generator in and we'll see from there. All right, y'all. Bye bye. Thanks so much for watching.